So it's Sunday, the 12th of May. It's a lovely evening in Raphoe. I've just come down here to Meadow Hill just to highlight some of the issues that the residents have because of the new development down here that lies unfinished. This is the new development that started almost 3 years ago, and it lies unfinished still today because the contractor appointed by Donegal County Council went into administration. Now, only in Donegal County Council would this happen. So I'm just highlighting a derelict site, basically. That's what it's become. It's become a danger to the residents and to the public in general, but specifically the children that are living in this area. There's no protection whatsoever. The mountain of clay topsoil that was built up here at the back, you can see it here. I'm just going to walk up just to show you how bad it actually is. The shape of the road, hey. This is what the residents have to drive in and out of. Donegal County Council has done nothing whatsoever to maintain this. Hasn't cordoned it off properly the way it should be. This is the mountain of clay where the residents can't see round the corner, where there's been a few misses. Children have almost been hit by a car. And I'm going to be asking the engineer tomorrow to have this lowered and moved so that they can bring some safety to this site. Now, I was advised that the new contractor has been appointed to this, was supposed to start work last month. Been told now yesterday that the contractor is supposed to be starting at the end of this month, but I'll believe that when I see it. So I'm just going to take the car up to the top part of the site and just show you all what's going on. I want to show you the disabled house that was built for one of the residents in here who sadly passed away before she actually got into the house. As you will see, Raphoe is a heritage town. Very famous old town. In the middle of the constituency. It takes in a huge hinterland. But this is the footpath leading from the main road to the Meadow Hill housing estate. So here we are. This is the disabled house that I got the council to build for one of the residents who sadly passed away. It's been lying here now for a year and a half, lying to the elements, unfinished, and no one is accountable for this. Look at the mess. This is what the residents who have actually, some of the residents in this estate have actually bought out their council houses. But it's unfair to both the council tenants and the people who have actually bought their homes. This is a house here that was built for a woman who had severe disabilities, and sadly that woman has passed away. Very good friend of my own family's, whole town. She was very well known to the town and her whole family as well. So I'm just going to walk down just to highlight the houses down here that lie unfinished. Now, this is the top end of this development, and just take a look at it. It's an absolute disgrace. Councillors in my municipal district have been totally silent about this unfinished estate, an estate that is controlled by Donegal County Council, a development controlled by Donegal County Council, a development that was allowed to just stop overnight because of a contractor who went into administration who probably shouldn't have got the job in the first place. And this is what the residents have had to put up with for over 3 years since the first sod was turned on this site. Just take a look at it. It's an absolute disgrace. So, now, when this estate was originally built, there was a CPO done on the road up here because there was no footpath from this estate into the actual town. And I'm just going to show you that. And another tragic incident in Raphoe happened because that footpath wasn't installed. So I'll explain that now when we get up here. Just take a look at this. Let's show you again. Absolute disgrace. This is what taxpayers is paying for. Total culture of systemic corruption. No accountability. Councillors frightened to ask questions of the council executive in case they fall out of fair play with them. So what can you say? This definitely warrants an inquiry and a criminal investigation because of what has gone on down here. There's many other estates like it as well across this county. Now, you'll see in the distance the Glen and Raphoe, the old back road. This is the Castle Road, Sheep Lane, some people know it as the road to Cairnone, Beltany Crossroads, the Beltany Stone Circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 roads. Railway road comes out onto this road as well. And we're just going to highlight the fact that there was no footpath here. And we have 3 social council housing developments that have been built for the last 30 years with no footpath. Just exactly where that Jeep is coming out. From each side of that, just from the welcome to Raphoe, there was no footpath here. There was no cottage on here to the right. And this corner here was CPO'd by Donegal County Council in the 1980s to make this road safer. And the council claimed that they paid for the money, paid the money over on the compulsory purchase order to the original owner, which has now changed hands. So, but we have all discovered since that CPO was actually never paid over. So, we had a tragic accident here over a year ago that led to the death of a resident in Meadow Hill because Donegal County Council wouldn't listen to me about the safety issues that I had been raising since 2009, and especially the year before this accident actually happened. So we have now, because I made a criminal statement of complaint to Garda Síochána, we now have this here being constructed, and we now have this corner is going to be taken away, and there's going to be a footpath put on that side as well. But it's too late. Someone's lost their life. And we look down here at SOS Tyres, who were actually made by the planners to put on a footpath because of safety concerns. Nobody uses that footpath because everybody lives on this side of the road. It's a much needed footpath, but this is the footpath that should have been first priority for Donegal County Council. But Donegal County Council just didn't bother because it's not Letterkenny or it's not Buncrana or the other bigger towns that seem to get everything. But anyway, it's a good job now. Look at the safety of the road. The cars are slowing down. Where the cars were up and down here, flying all the time. Tractors, lorries, cars, you name it. The speed kills, as they say.